Well, shouldn't take too awful long, whatnot. Get that took care of. Might be interesting, son. You know, was to me. Opened my mind up to some things.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to the Handlebar Garden.
Today, what we're going to talk about and maybe go over a little bit is helmets, buckets, brain buckets, whatever you might call them, skid lid, whatever you might call them. We're going to talk just a few minutes about them and maybe surprise you like you did us. Stay tuned. Hey, all right. Yeah, got a few different kind of buckets here, helmets, whatever you want to call them, lids. I usually call it a bucket. I don't know. That's just something I always have.
Here in Tennessee, we still have the helmet law. Our neighboring state of Kentucky, they don't. They've not had one for years now.
Been a long time.
So we've done a lot of riding up there with our helmets off.
And we've done a lot of riding up there with helmets on.
I don't know, it seems like anymore. Just don't bother stopping and taking them off.
Yeah.
Just once we cross the line, just keep riding.
It used to be as soon as we cross the line, everybody pull over, get rid of them.
Yeah.
And nowadays, with what we wear too,
yeah, that makes a difference.
Makes a difference. A lot of times I don't even pay it no mind, you know. So, and it's what you get used to. So, anywho, without further ado, kind of give you what
we used to wear.
What we used to wear.
Is one of these little bitty.
Yeah, what they call a novelty helmet.
Yep. And it's my understanding that in Tennessee, if you're caught wearing one of these novelty helmets, it's actually more of a fine than it is if you're not wearing a helmet at all.
Right. Well, it used to be. That's one of my old ones, and I've got several more. That's just one we had in here. It's grabbed. Used to be you could beat a ticket with it because the law was so vague.
Yeah.
It said you must be wearing a crash helmet that meets or exceeds the Commissioner of Safety. Okay, but there wasn't a list. So what people would do is, which that one don't have it, get a $10 helmet and a $1 sticker, DOT sticker, and put on it. Well, now there's fines for having a sticker.
Oh yeah.
So that's the thing. They changed the wording of the law. So and every once in a while you'll see a few people still wearing them. Surprising to me.
I saw a guy yesterday, I think it was, with no helmet at all on.
Yeah. So, but
what we thought we'd do, we got this little scale here. We'd actually weigh them because that's a lot of the reasons people don't like wearing them. They're so heavy.
They're heavy.
And I know I've had some. It seemed like it would just catch air and just constantly pulling your head back.
You know that's right.
Be wore out.
So,
but this little novelty helmet here.
Let's weigh it first, out of curiosity.
Is
17.15 ounces.
I'm gonna write that down there.
That's a little novelty helmet. Now, what I wear today, actually there's 3 novelty helmets sitting here. It's just what you want to start with novelty helmets.
Yeah, and that one's got the little...
This one's a novelty
DOT
helmet,
there,
and it's got a little DOT sticker on there. And these little bolts here, because the straps broke off. I ain't wore this in many years, but we'll just go ahead and weigh it. I just like to weigh it when I seen it at the flea market. If I'm not mistaken, get $15 for it. We'll throw it on there. I like the way it looked, and it was light. 18.65 ounces. And here's another novelty helmet. I didn't notice all these right here, to be honest with you. And this is like an old German style helmet. Now I wore this for quite a while, and got the little DOT sticker on there. And actually, I think I bought this from a police officer. Well, I know I did. Anyway, just saying. Let's weigh this one. 22.3 ounces. So it's a little heavier, you know, a little thicker, bigger. And we'll probably run out of room under there. There we go. Now here's one. Bought this years ago, just trying to go legal.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, and I bet you I bought 6 or 8, and I'd always end up back with one of them on, you know. And every time I'd see the law or a trooper or something, I'd be like, oh, and just hold my breath. You get tired of that, you know. So I mean, not that you were doing anything wrong, it's just some troopers just love to pounce on that.
That $100 ticket or more.
Yeah, so I got this little thing, and I mean, man, it's heavy. Mushroom head. Oh my goodness, couldn't stand it. But I wore it a few times, no doubt.
Now, I got the one with the built-in visor, which was real nice to flip down.
Yep.
But yeah, it was just so heavy that the neck was killing you.
So we're going up to 30.7 ounces. Not hardly double, but real close to double of what those are.
The first, I guess, the popular novelty helmet was 17.15 ounces.
Yeah. So I mean, it's almost double.
30.
So then you got something like this,
which traditionally you see the sport bike riders with that.
Yep.
But I've seen a lot of guys on cruisers wearing those.
We got this one. Me and my wife, we got matching set. And I will say this is I mean, it's heavy, but it's not super heavy. And it's got the, of course, you know, the visor and all that, and it's got the dark one. But the reason we got them is for riding in rain. And, well, supposedly cold. And I remember I think Mike was with me the first day, our first
couple of miles you wore it?
Yeah, a couple miles. I might have rode a total of 30. I just couldn't deal with it. I couldn't breathe. I was just, I thought my wife would have a problem with it because she's kind of claustrophobic. She loves it. And, but it was warmer, I'll say that. I mean, as far as that, because it was real cold. But anyway, let's do it this way.
I'm sure in the summertime it is real warm.
Oh, yeah. I've never had it on in the summer. 51.1 ounces. So, you know, you're going to even heavier steel. So, now Mike has got his bucket there that he wears now. And ours are pretty much the same brand, I think. They look a little different. But
they're both the Crazy Owl brand. But I think mine is the CA 150. Oh, is that what yours has got on it?
See, mine don't say Crazy Owls on it. It just says WSB Incorporation LR 301. So
mine's actually the Crazy Owl.
But I mean, they look just alike. My interior is all black, and his is kind of got some designs in it.
So mine might weigh a little bit heavier than yours because I've got my earplugs attached to mine.
Folks, I wear earplugs and I ride too. That goes to a whole new level.
But I've not lost one since I've started doing this.
I rag him all the time, I promise I do. I do, and when he quits doing that, I'll let y'all know. But I don't think we've weighed both of these just to see. We'll see what they weigh. There's one I wear all the time. 20.8. And this is DOT approved. 20.8. So it only weighs about 3 ounces more than one that's
a novelty
helmet.
I mean, and if you're in a state that requires a helmet. Wow.
Really? 15.7. That's even lighter.
15.75.
Are you kidding me?
You got a big melon head though. It took more to make yours.
I guess. I mean, I think this is an extra large.
This is, I believe, a medium.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a medium. See, a big old melon head of yours.
I wonder who has the most brains. It's bound to be the guy with the biggest head, right? Anyway, I love these.
Yeah,
little
quick
connects.
release.
Yeah, that's
I don't
awesome.
like helmets, but if you got to wear one, so far. Now I will say, if I had took my time and looked at the Daytona helmets before I bought this one, I would have probably have bought a Daytona.
Really?
They've got the same quick release.
Mm.
I don't know weight wise how much difference it would be, but I know they're pretty light.
Well, if you're talking about, you've already
And
trimmed off.
they're more like a polo style.
You've trimmed off 5 ounces from mine. I'll have one of them. And I'll be taking scales with me.
Just don't get pulled over with them.
With the scales.
Yeah, well, in Tennessee,
Yeah.
I don't know how it is everywhere else, but
paraphernalia.
if you got a Ziploc bag, a brand new Ziploc bag that's never had anything in it, and the cop decides he wants to, you can get a ticket for having paraphernalia.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. It can be extreme at times.
Now some people, and that's what we wear is just the beanie helmets, whatnot.
Yeah.
3/4. No, not really 3/4 even, but and some people don't like them, and I get that. And if you're wearing a full face helmet, and I meet you, I'll still talk to you, I'll still wave at you. You know, it don't matter.
I just don't know how you can stand it.
No, me either. Well, then again, I can't stand a whole leather suit either. But they do. I can't.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable wearing it and it makes you feel good and makes you feel safe,
That's a lot of it there.
that's what matters.
If that makes you feel safe, it doesn't really matter what you look like or what other people think.
Right.
If you're not going to ride a bike because you don't feel safe, then if wearing that's what makes you feel safe to get you on the bike, then wear it. Whether it's a full face helmet or full leathers, the Kevlar body armor and all that,
Because if we really cared about what we look like outside,
we wouldn't be doing this.
no, we'd be wearing a paper bag all the time. We are who we are. We're humans. Let's be kind to one another, no matter what. No matter what, you know, just be good to one another. That's what matters. I think I might have said that already in another video, but I mean it's worth saying again.
Yeah.
So
If you're thinking about if you're a new rider or getting ready to be a new rider, that's some options on the helmets.
Yep.
I know that full face and all that might be more protection, but that's what was that? 51 ounces.
51 ounces.
That's a lot of weight sitting on your head,
Yep.
and if you take a long ride,
Well,
I don't think I could stand it.
I know this from riding dirt bikes, and if you'll look into it, I mean you can look into it further than here. A lot of your motocross riders and stuff doing all these jumps, of course they're wearing full face helmet. Most of them have broke collarbones because when they land, the bucket will come down and chop their collarbones.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, if you've ever had a broke collarbone, but I have, and boy, it don't feel good.
Well, I guess for what they're doing, it's a broke collarbone
Oh yeah.
versus a broke neck.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Or a fractured
Yep.
skull.
Yeah. And I agree. And I wouldn't suggest they would ride like that. And even dirt or asphalt or what, if you go down, a lot of times your face is what plants on the ground.
Yeah.
With the full face, you're going to cover. It's going to be more protected. You know, as far as your face.
Here's a thought on that. If you've got the full face on and you crash, you're kind of putting your hands up.
Right.
Well, if you're wearing like what we got and you go to crash, you might be doing more like this.
Might.
Which I don't know that would help you anymore.
Right.
Just
rather avoid that situation
Yeah.
altogether.
Yeah.
So
Keep the shiny side up and you don't have to worry about it.
there you go. I did ride. I was telling this to a guy there at work today. I was me and my wife was riding this. I think this was last year. When I wasn't familiar with this road, and it went over a hill and it hit just a direct curve. I was riding real close to the yellow line, you know, anyway, I was out there. Met this truck coming the other way around that same curve, and he had them big old long mirrors, and I actually ducked.
I've heard that called a redneck guillotine.
And dude, I mean, his mirror just, golly, I mean, I heard it. I mean, it was right there. And I didn't even say nothing to her. And she seen it too. She was kind of went to the side too. Well, we stopped a little bit later and was sitting there eating. And we were sitting across from each other. And she said, "You want to talk about it?" All right, what? And so then we did. So she kind of got freaked out by that, you know, which I did too. I mean,
Oh yeah.
we've all had close calls. If you rode any time at all, you've had close calls or worse. So anyway, we appreciate you. Hope this helped you out in some way or entertained you, or give us comments, likes and dislikes, and
Yeah,
and
let us know what kind of helmet you wear. Maybe there's something out there that we haven't seen that would help somebody else out.
Yeah, that'd be good. Give us a thumbs up if you would. And maybe subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe.
That'd be real good.
And be sure,
Look here, he's got
hit
one
your
too.
notification bell.
Hit that bell, and we'll do all we can to get you some content out there that you like. Until next time.
Thanks for watching.